taking in Aloha Let's Talk Story podcast, and we are on day 37 of our 90-day jumpstart to 2026. This is day 37. Can you imagine? We are already on day 37. That's so amazing. Today is our focus for our theme for the week is affirmations and action. And because today is the 8th, we did affirmations and actions for yesterday, which was Friday, November 7th, and today is November 8th, and we are doing leadership and love. So today's focus is courageous compassion. Scripture is 12 Romans 12:9. Romans 12:9. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good. So, with the way the world is right now, I mean, with this government shutdown going for so long, we are on day 38. It's funny how close this is. Like, we're on 37 of the jump start, and we're on day 38 of this shutdown. Did I know that we were going to have a shutdown when I started this jump start? No, I had no idea. But it is what it is, and we are here. So, anyway, day 37. Love must be sincere, hate what is evil, and cling to what is good. We need to just find. Sometimes it's so hard to see what is good, especially when things look so bad. That's the honest truth. And to be human, to be real, to be raw, it is hard, 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 hard sometimes to see what is good. But you know what? At work, we're going through a shutdown. We're not getting paid. There's how many of us at work still going to work? Still going to work, still showing up, still being on time. We go on our breaks, we come back on time, we don't get paid. We're still not getting paid. But there's our coworkers who they make food and they bring it, and we have like a potluck. Um, the other day, Hawaiian Airlines brought a whole bunch of bentos for everyone. Um, when I left work, when I was at work on Thursday, Delta Airlines brought pizza for everyone. So we're well fed. We may not have the finances right now, but people still show that they care. So that is what it is. Hate what is evil. The things that is keeping us from getting paid. Sometimes I feel like there has to be some evil in it to keep them from agreeing on why we can't get paid. But we need to cling to what is good. The helpful hands, the hearts that donate the food, and Delta Airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, they know for a fact that the people need to fly, and they know that they need us, TSA, in the airport to get people safely on those planes. We need to still screen the bags, we still need to screen the baggage, we still need to make sure that people are on the plane safely. So that's the whole thing. We still need to do what is important and what is essential to keep the airports running. And it is hard. And I can't say anything else, but it is very, very hard. And we do what we can. So, the affirmation for today is I lead with authentic love even when it's hard or uncomfortable. People tell us thank you for being here. Thank you for being at work. And I try to do my best for people. I'm still as kind as I can be, and I still go all out for people. And sometimes they trip out. They're like, you do so much and you're not getting paid. And I just smile and I say, I know. But all in all, I may not be getting paid the dollars by the government, but I know who I serve. And I serve my God in heaven. And I know that if Jesus can shine through me, and if people can see who I serve, then so be it. Then that is the way that it should be. So, your action step for today is to reach out to someone who's been on your heart. Offer encouragement, forgiveness, or prayer. Because real love takes courage, and true leaders love courageously. Like I said, it's hard. It is hard. But as the affirmation is today, I lead with authentic love. And even when it's hard, and even when it's uncomfortable, we still do. And we do what we can. And we continue to do what we can. So I'm going to be heading off because I am needing to run through my presentation. I am presenting in, I'm here in Hawaii, still in Hawaii, but I am presenting at a Level Up Summit in Australia at 3 p.m. Hawaii time. Um, what time is it there? I don't know. What time would it be there? Noon or something on their side, I think. Would be 12 noon tomorrow on their side, I think. It's something like that, it's like 20 hours or something, but there was um, a time change, so I'm not sure. But it is a long time. Yeah, it is. So I it says 5 o'clock Hawaii time, but it's well, for me it says, oh, I better check because it said 5 p.m. No, 5 p.m. Pacific, but then it would be 3 Hawaii time. Yeah, that's the way it read. But now that I did that to myself, I need to go check because every time I do that, I get kind of like, did I see that correctly? Anyway, I will go and post that if you want to go and watch my presentation. It is on a QR code. You would just have to scan it or um, go to the Level Up Summit.com. I don't know. I'll put the actual link in there instead of the QR code if I can find that. But yeah, go ahead and join us. And there's other speakers for the day. Like I said, it's a Level Up Summit, so there is other speakers sharing also. But my presentation is at 3. So I'm going to go off and I'm going to run through that a couple times to make sure that my timing is correct because we have an hour and I want to make sure that it is correct. I'm going to close up all of these different windows so that when I do open up um, my Zoom and my um, slides, my slides is actually on typeset. If you haven't used typeset, It is really good. I actually just started using Typeset because it is supposed to be easier, and I love anything that uses AI. Okay, so a lot of people are against using AI. But AI is the way that it's going to be now. And if you are not learning how to use AI, if you're not utilizing the tools, um, then you're going to be behind, and you don't want to do that. I say I use ChatGPT, and a lot of my written work that goes into almost anything else is in ChatGPT. But AI is all over. So I use Riverside to record, which is what I'm using right now to record this. And through Riverside, they have an amazing program that has AI, and it will help me clean up this audio video. It will help take away all of that, what I just said, and it will help me like delete any of the fluff that I have in there, find the fluff within the whole entire, what is it now? I'm at almost 12 minutes. Whatever time I go on to like my podcast, it can go up to an hour. The other day I was on with someone that it was so good that we went up to an hour and a half. And people say that you lose people. Uh, no, if the podcast is good, you don't want to just cut people off and say, "Oh, sorry, it's been an hour. Okay, bye." No, if it's gems, if it's valuable, and if they're okay with staying on, then it's good. And so, um, Louis, Louis, Louis Swart stayed on, and we were recording for almost an hour and a half. But AI will help me clean up all of that. Um, like I said, take away all the fluff, and also create these mini shorts of all of the um, videos that I do. And it will choose like key points, key positions in the video. I don't have to do that. So it saves so much time. There's people who tell me that they had to do it on their own back in the day, but now I don't have to. I don't have to do that. So Riverside does that for me. Using Typeset, like I just mentioned. I love PowerPoint. I can do slides, and I love doing slides, but Typeset uses AI. I can drop something in, um, and I didn't know how to use it because I just started using it, but I dropped a bulleted list into a slide, right? And there was a button that showed up at the top, and it said, um, like, paste as plain text or use AI or whatever, right? And so I tried the AI, bam, it gave me like another 15 slides. Why? Because it took every single information on that bulleted list. It gave me images, it gave me content, it gave me all kinds of stuff, right? And just built out another deck. And it dropped it in at the end of my presentation. So if I wanted to use that, I could have used that as a whole new other presentation, because the bulleted list had so much value in it that it could build another whole presentation. Isn't that amazing? That's what I mean. There is so much AI can do if you're not, sorry, and I don't have my water near me. If you are not using AI, which you probably are already, you are, even if you think you're not, um, you will be behind. But like I said, if you think you're not using AI, you probably already are. Your mapping system in your car is using AI. You know, when you map on your phone, you're using AI. So it is here, and it is best that we learn how to utilize it to the best of our abilities and go from there. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to head out because I got to go practice. And do join me on the Level Up Summit. I will drop that again in my um, Facebook profile page. But until next time, thank you for joining me. And once again, my name is Michelle Ibalo Rosa Kowano, and this is the Walking in Aloha Let's Talk Story podcast. So until tomorrow, ahui ho, God's blessings always. Bye.